Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 162, or should I say, HallowGEEK.
160, boo.
My name's Ryan. I'm joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin, and we decided that it may just be the 1st of September, or the 2nd or 3rd, or whatever it is now. It's the 3rd, right? September's beginning, but you know what? Who cares? It's 2020. Literally anything goes this year. So we're starting our version of Halloween, HallowGEEK, early this year. Right? Because there's even a cat in the background.
Yeah, it's a scary cat.
It's a scary, spooky cat. It's a Halloween cat. Ooh.
I mean, technically, though, Disney had been starting their Halloween in August, right?
Yeah. So they canceled.
They're actually a little late.
Yeah, Mickey's Not So Scary got canceled. Halloween Horror Nights got canceled. Most haunts.
I think what is it? Somebody's still doing theirs. What's the other? Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens is doing theirs, but it's just scare zones.
Yeah.
So they're not doing haunted houses, which is still cool.
I mean, it's still cool, yeah. I mean, that's essentially what Disney's kind of doing, right? They've got the cavalcades coming through, so
yeah,
it's like no,
yeah, it's not
a scare zone.
The prices are the only thing that's scary at Disney right now. You want me to pay how much for a half a day?
Man, shots fired.
Yeah.
All you get to do is walk around.
What? But
give you more money?
Yeah. And then they are doing something cool. This is a little bit of news. Yeah. They're doing something cool in Orlando. I think the company usually does like, what are those fan boat things? The boats with big fans on the back?
Boats with big fans on the cover?
They go through swamps and stuff?
Like cover...
fan boats. We'll call them that. Somebody, we're on YouTube live right now. Somebody just comment. Tell us what idiots we are that we don't know how to. Anyways, it's a company and they do tours through the swamps and stuff. But they're doing on their property. They're doing which this could. I don't know how this is not going to end badly. They're doing airboats. Yes, thank you, Vance. You're the man. They're doing a drive-through haunted road. You stay in your car and you drive through, and there's scenes and there's monsters and stuff running at your car.
Nice.
And there's like a radio station that you tune into, and it's got like all the audio going through that.
Yeah.
And then the people outside have mics on, and there's like supposedly there's going to be stations that you stop at, like a red light, green light, saying stop here or something scary is going to happen, and then you can go. And you're only allowed to do 3 miles per hour.
Yeah.
But just think of some. Yeah. I've worked at HallowScream. I've been to Halloween Horror Nights, both, and HallowScream a bunch. I've seen the type of people that go. Some of those people get scared really easy. So just imagine them behind the wheel of a car, freaking out when some axe murderer starts running at them.
They let off their brake, and they're supposed to be stopped at them.
They get so scared they just try and run them over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen there's some place somewhere doing a haunted car wash where like the car wash actually runs, like it cleans your car, but during that there's like people in like scary costumes popping out like inside the car wash at you.
Where is this? I want to go.
I don't know, but that seems a little safer to me because the car's locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
there was like a picture of a clown or something like in a car wash, like all sudsy and everything.
In a bikini?
Weird.
Yeah, washing the car.
During the daytime, they're doing. You stay in your car with your kids, and it's like family friendly, and it's like trick or treating. And you roll down your windows, and they have this big like PVC pipe, and they shoot these like sanitized balls of candy down the pipe into your window.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
So there's some videos on YouTube of people like going to check it out. Like I think Tim Tracker has one. A lady called Super Enthused has one. I think that's her name. But it looks interesting. We should just all pile in a car while we're there in Florida and go to it.
Yeah,
so.
Maybe
because
so.
Because we'll be there. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if Disney bought their candy yet. I would imagine they may not have, but I also imagine they might have.
It's probably just leftover from last year.
Yeah, more than likely.
They hand out so much. Like, you can get so much candy for, well, not free, but, and it makes me wonder if they had it, and if they do, if they might hand out like goodie bags or something like that at some point. But I don't know. But
they go to all the grocery stores at the end of Halloween every year and just buy up all.
They go to Walgreens like the rest of us.
Discount candy and then save it for the next year.
Yeah. It's probably. There's probably just a warehouse that's just dedicated to candy.
So they can just save it for next year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Probably. I mean, it's Disney. They do what they want to do. Yeah. They have the power to change the expiration dates on things if they want to.
I'm hoping they give out some candy. That's what I'm hoping.
That'd be cool.
This says 2002 on the package.
Oh, that's true. But yeah, they in the comments, Van said that they probably get sponsored. They probably don't buy the candy; they just get sponsored.
Well,
so if there's a candy company out there that wants to sponsor I Am Geek by giving us tons of candy,
we'll hand it out.
We'll eat it the whole time while we're on air.
Yep,
nonstop.
The Fresh Maker.
This is the 50th Tootsie Roll I put in my mouth. I love them.
Oh, man. So speaking of Disney, we did find out that adults and kids alike can wear costumes at the Magic Kingdom during the day in October.
Not at night, because they're not open.
They're not open, yeah. But adults can't wear masks. But they must wear face coverings. So, character masks is what they say.
Yes.
But a lot of those face coverings have characters on them. So
yeah, but they cover more of your face. Face masks.
So, Katrin, have you? Oh gosh, I Am Geek sponsored by Candy Corn.
Brooks Candy Corn. Oh,
do you see them they're making a new flavor?
Sponsors? Yeah, somebody tried it.
Blueberry or something.
Yeah,
candy blueberries.
Yeah, I like candy corn.
I like the candy pumpkins better than the candy corn.
Yeah, of course.
But I just don't like both. I don't know. The taste it's just greeny sugar to me.
Yeah. The pumpkins are my wife's favorite Halloween candy. Or candy
your wife is wrong. So.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I'm Geek sponsored by Mentos. No, really, this time.
No.
Thank you, Vance. That would be hilarious. They are our favorite sponsors, the Fresh Maker.
At least their subtext is.
Yes. So, Katrin, have you thought about costumes yet for our trip?
I'm trying to.
Because we're going in October.
Yeah, I can't figure out what to do because it's sunny and hot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe rainy because there could be a hurricane. You never know. And so what do you wear?
Daisy Dukes?
I tried that last year. And it's just not a good look. But, no, what we did last time was we made these Mr. Potato Head outfits. Like we had a shirt and we made these Velcro pieces, so you could kind of mix and match them or whatever and put them on there. And it was like a potato colored shirt or whatever. And that was pretty much it. I mean, it was real simple. And my son was Indiana Jones, basically the same color shirt as what we had for our potato shirts. And he wore a t-shirt and had a bag that worked, and he had a hat. And it was because it was still hot then too, so it worked out pretty well. So I imagine something in that nature, but I can't figure it out. I don't know.
Dora the Explorer,
okay,
and Diego and the monkey.
That's a thought.
There you go. You can get one of those little
You'll be Dora. You'll be Dora, of course. I know it's Nickelodeon, so it's like completely opposite. You'll be Dora, of course.
Yeah.
So you can say your favorite line.
Delicioso. Can you say delicioso? Oh, or dig a poo hole?
Yeah.
Dig a poo hole.
If you haven't seen the Dora the Explorer movie, you're missing out because for some reason it's the funny scene.
It is so fun.
It is so fun.
Don't expect it to be a great movie, but it is.
Yes.
I didn't know what to expect going into it and came out laughing. So
Maybe I'll go as creepy Christopher Robin.
The only thing
your wife Pooh?
She might be like a rabbit or something. I don't know.
Eeyore.
She could be Kanga, and then our littlest could be Roo. That would be cute, super cute.
Oh, there you go. That'd be swell. One thing I thought about was trying to do something with like the costume shirts, like the Star Wars. It just seems super nerdy though. But wearing a Star Wars shirt with one of the Star Wars masks.
What podcast are you on right now? Because
I know, right?
That makes perfect sense.
But it's like, there's geeky and there's nerdy, but then there's like, man, that guy's a real nerd. But it'd be cool though. I think, and it's like you might get some extra attention, like kind of like wearing it's my anniversary button that I'll have on this year too. Because we are celebrating our 15th wedding anniversary this year, so
maybe I'll go as it's my birthday guy.
Have a bunch of cupcakes.
Well, just have the big birthday button.
Yeah.
And then people ask, "Is it your birthday?" I'm like, no, this is just my costume.
This is my costume. Yeah.
But you still might get free things.
Yeah. They'll be like, "Oh, it's hilarious. Here's a free ice cream bar."
You can just wear a white shirt and just put the word costume on it. And on your mask, just put the word mask.
Mask. Yeah. I saw a really cool costume it looked like somebody was cut in half and their torso is to the side of their legs. And it looked really impressive. But then when you look at behind it, you see the guy like leaning over really awkwardly to make it work. I was like, there is no way. My back would hurt so bad after 5 minutes of that. So, nope.
Just can't let anybody see you from behind.
Yeah. Yeah. Not only does it look really ridiculous, it would just be very painful.
I should totally go as this. So I got a new Funko surprise.
Yeah, you look like him.
What?
I should totally go as you can't see him.
Put it
Alexander, I'll put it over my face. Does that work?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
This is my first Chase Pop I've ever got. If you don't know what a Chase Funko Pop is, that means they're different than the regular version of this. Like this one, he's standing on a barrel.
That's terrifying.
Of dynamite.
It's terrifying.
I could totally pull this dude off because we're going to get into some decorations, and this is going in my Halloween decorations. We'll get into that here in a minute. I could totally pull this off. I just got to get red and white striped shorts, a sash, and
Does he have a shirt on?
He has like a shirt,
a jacket,
a black jacket.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I may pull this off.
I like wearing a mask.
I'm gonna because I have the beard already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm doing that. All
right. You should make fake little legs and make a barrel underneath.
Yes, I was thinking that too.
Okay, I'm not doing all that.
No, you have to.
I'll make my son be the barrel.
No one will get it. No one will get it otherwise.
My son will be the barrel, and I'll just stand on top of him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that works too.
Dad, you're too heavy. Get over it.
Downer can be the dynamite. It'll work.
Yeah. We could all go as the portraits. Anyways, let's move on. I'm sorry, I went on a rabbit trail.
Oh, that's good too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could all be the portraits.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so Halloween time, the first thing you do on September 1st, like me probably, is decorate your house for Halloween.
We just pulled out the inside stuff and started decorating.
Yeah, I decorated the inside stuff today. And which was funny when the babysitter came over, she walked in with, "Oh." And then I said, "Oh yeah, I like Halloween a lot." She goes, "I do too. My parents won't decorate our house." I said, "Well, you can come over here and just look at our decorations."
You can just look at them.
Just look at them. Stand there. Anyways, so I put up my Haunted Mansion diorama. I don't know, with all the Haunted Mansion Funko Pops, with the Haunted Mansion that I made last year at Papercraft that looks like the Haunted Mansion, and the gate. I put out the new organist. I haven't put out the portrait guy yet because I don't know the chase. Am I supposed to open a chase, or do you leave the chase in the box? I don't know.
Chase in the box.
If anybody knows in our comments if I should leave the chase in the box or take the chase out of the box.
Step one.
Take a
hole in the box.
No.
Schrodinger's Chase.
I don't want to put the hole in the box. It'll mess up the box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, so and then our dining table is sort of a longer table. So I have dressed it sort of like the Haunted Mansion. It's got like spider web placemats, and then the center thing is looks like the wallpaper from the Haunted Mansion, and there's a big like lantern in the middle, and there's spider webs hanging from the not a chandelier, but the light hanging over the table. And then on my other side of the TV, so one side of the TV has Haunted Mansion Funkos. On the other side has like
decapitated heads.
Yeah. How'd you know? No, it's got like these vintage looking Halloween masks, like bat and cat and ghost and skeleton and stuff like that, with David S. Pumpkins in the middle of them. So.
Your kids never come out of their room.
No, they love it. They love it. Like my son loves to play with the Haunted Mansion Doom buggy that I have up there because it talks and makes all the sounds. So,
daughter loves the severed heads.
Well, I mean, I don't have any severed heads. John Progress from the Carousel of Progress, Catron. That's who she go as.
The Carousel Progress guy.
Yeah, John. He's getting a mustache. You could paint that on. You could get a mustache. Ooh, you could get like a fake mustache and glue it on your mask. That'd be hilarious.
Have a fan or something like
the
World's Fair fan. Or whatever.
Yes. You could do this.
Or a sweater, and be the last scene, right? So they're all in their Christmas sweaters.
I did
That'd
Christmas. I did that a couple of years ago. That was not fun.
Yeah, it'd be a little too hot.
Yeah,
I could cut the sleeves off of it, and that would work.
So, Chris, what have you got out that you started decorating?
It's just our Halloween village right now. Like typically, everyone has like a Christmas village. We have a Halloween village.
Yeah.
It's there's the typical ones that you would like find like a typical Christmas village type thing, like a haunted house and like a witch's like cabin or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's got like a giant witch's hat on the top of it. But then we have the Nightmare Before Christmas village. We have 3 pieces of that. We got Jack Skellington's house. We've got and he comes with a little Jack Skellington, a little Zero, and then there's the city hall with the mayor, and then the observatory with Sally.
Cool.
Yeah, they're really
cool.
Very cool.
My house is really scary right now. There's boxes everywhere, and you never know what you might step on or trip on.
Catron's moving.
Yep, to Florida.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Nope, just 10 minutes away. In the same town. Yes, that would be fun.
In a haunted house, right? You're moving into a haunted house.
I hope so.
What would you do if you moved in and you lived in a haunted house?
Call the Ghostbusters? I don't know. I mean,
would it freak you out, or would you just be like,
I mean, I don't know that I believe in all that.
Well, so yeah.
I mean, it probably, if there's noises, I mean, at this point, we know that there's been squirrels in the attic there and in the walls.
Ghost squirrels.
We found out through the
in the walls too?
Yeah.
Well, they tore through this. I told you about that, right?
Yeah. What have you got yourself into?
Through one of the walls into this one spot, and the people patched it a little bit, but you could tell there were leaves above this one shelf, and they never cleaned it out. It's kind of weird, but so we've asked them to fix all that. So yeah, that's probably what it'll sound like. It's haunted. Was my point there?
Yeah.
I just imagine if there were ghosts making noise in the middle of the night, I just see you just bursting out of your bedroom, just going, "Stop!"
I do that anyway.
Just stop it. Just stop it.
So
Stop.
My wife laughs at me because I talk in my sleep, and I'll get up and, well, not get all the way up. But I'll sit up and just be all animated and be like, "Just get out of here," or something, Sometimes I'll get up and I'll be half awake and I'll remember parts of it. But yeah, I have talk in my sleep.
I've apparently done. I'll do that on occasion. Apparently, one time I sat up and I was just like, this guy doesn't get it. And my wife was like, what? Like, I'm just like, this guy doesn't get it. And I just went back to sleep.
My wife laughs at me uncontrollably, and it makes me so mad because I can't help it. Like, she'll tell me about the next day, she's just laughing so hard, and it makes me mad. But
you guys are lucky though. My wife is like a fighter in her sleep. Like right after we got married, I was asleep and she was dreaming that she was being tickled, and she kicked me as hard as she could in the small of the back, and it made me fall out of bed. She kicked me so hard. And she like screams in her sleep sometimes too. Like the other night, I was just laying there trying to go to sleep. I won't do it. I won't do what she did because it'll burst your eardrums. But it was this like blood curdling scream, and it made me like jump out of bed. Like, what the heck's going on? And I look over, and she's just like, just back to sleep. Or I just turned over.
Sleep is funny.
Yeah,
sleep is funny. Like, man, what goes on in our brains? You know.
I know. I don't sleep though because my kids don't sleep.
Ryan wouldn't know. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
That's true. Yes, we have a comment about the new Haunted Mansion movie that's under development, I should say. So that I'm interested. I don't know much about it.
They can't do any worse than they did before.
If it's a so it's going to be a comedy again. Straight up comedy.
I think it kind of has to be.
I think it needs to be.
Well, there's a difference between an Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion comedy and a movie like Pirates of the Caribbean that is sort of an adventure that has comedy elements.
Well, I think that was what they tried to do with Eddie Murphy, but it didn't work. Like, I think if they just go straight comedy, they just go for it, I think that'll work. But I think for the Eddie Murphy thing, I think they were trying to be serious at times, and that's what made it not work.
I really wanted Del Toro to make his Haunted Mansion movie, because I think that would have been pretty cool.
Rated R.
Yeah. It would have been cool, though.
There'd be eyes in various places.
Now, listen, he's made stuff that's not rated R. He's made all the shows on Netflix. The Trolls. Arcadia. Yeah, Arcadia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I mean, he was one of the producers on Book of Life and stuff. So I mean, he's done stuff. But I would just rather him do that for a kids movie as well. Just make it super creepy and scary.
Yeah,
it'd be awesome.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing really out about it right now. This sort of
it's just being done.
Yeah, it's just happening. So we don't know much about it. So maybe we'll get the call, the three of us, to be the hitchhiking ghosts in the movie. There's three of us.
It's true. Who's who? We got them behind you.
I've got a beard but no hair, so that I could wear a wig. Who's the tallest? Am I the tallest?
We're
all about the same, but you might be a little bit taller.
A little bit taller. I kind of hunch, so I could be that guy.
Yeah. Adrian, you're left being got the big long beard, I guess. Or maybe we'll just do our own take and we'll look completely different.
That's what we could do. Hitchhiking ghosts. We could wear blue dresses.
Okay.
That's what they look like they're wearing. Mm-hmm. It's hard to tell. It's like coats, I guess.
It's coats.
Blue coats.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
I think the one guy's like a prison uniform dress.
So Winchester has told us that Katrin is Ezra, I am Gus, and Chris is Phineas.
I want to be Ferb. Can I be Ferb?
There you go. Chris, you're Phineas.
Phineas?
And I'm
what
Gus.
If I want to be the platypus?
Yes, I'm Gus.
The platypus.
Ooh, no, I want to be Doofenshmirtz.
Yes, that would be awesome.
I watched the new movie on.
Oh, is it good?
So good, yes.
Yeah.
I haven't got to watch it yet.
Is it good? It's Phineas and freaking Ferb.
Yeah.
Of course it's good. I mean,
There's
I actually
a lot
thought
of
about
songs
that.
in this one.
You could be Doofenshmirtz.
I actually thought about that as if there was some way to be Phineas and Ferb characters for my family, but I was like, that just wouldn't work unless you could somehow make your head a triangle shape or something. But
just the mask, you just make them
do Doofenshmirtz. It would be.
Yeah,
would be fun.
You could do their smiles on the mask. You could do where it's like face on the mask.
Like goofy looking.
You could be Perry, and your wife can be his daughter, Doofenshmirtz's daughter. There you go.
There you go.
There, done. Easy.
There we go. We've solved it. Well, good night, everybody. This is what this was all about. This is what I'm Geek was all about. This moment, figuring out what we're going to be for Halloween at Disney World.
And it's going to be here before you know it, though, you know?
Yeah, it is. It's like a month,
especially
little over a month?
A little over a month, yeah, especially with the move. I got my trip paid off, by the way. It's good. It's actually due next week, the same day that we close on our house, which is awesome because all my money's going away. But I went ahead and paid it, and I got to pay with half of what I owed with Disney dollars and the rest with real money. So that was good.
And I found out this week that I'm going to be there for 2 weeks. So that was a surprise. I mean, it's a nice surprise, but my wife has a work thing like a few days after we're supposed to be gone. So she was like, "Well, why don't we just stay longer?" And I'm like, "Really? You want to stay longer?" So I guess we'll be eating a lot of peanut butter and jelly or something. I don't see us paying for Disney food that long.
Now, you guys have a red card, right?
Oh, Disney. Oh, yeah.
A Disney red card.
Oh, you've already got.
Do you know what you don't have to? Yeah. Do you? So I was going to buy a bunch of Disney gift cards because you can get 5% off of those, and you can only buy so many at a time. But I also found out that I don't have a very high credit limit with Target because they give you this really low. Because we just got our card, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And it was like $700 is the limit on it. I'm like, what in the world? What can you buy with this? So you can call to get it increased. But
ours is a debit card.
Yeah. What did you get, the MasterCard? Because you can't just use it anywhere. It's not like
it's a Target debit card.
Right.
It's like
that's what this is.
Hooked to our debit account.
Yeah. Well,
pretty
ours
sure.
We have to pay a bill at the end of the month on it. But
anyway,
it has a limit on ours, and it's like $700. And so I was going to buy a bunch of gift cards to pay off our trip because you could, saving 5%, it adds up when you're buying a lot. But it didn't happen.
I'm not going to show it on screen, but mine says red card debit.
I don't have mine with me, but
so they have access to your funds at all times.
Point is, you need to buy some gift cards.
But
you buy $500 gift cards.
I don't think I can buy gift cards with this.
I can.
No, I can buy gift cards. Oh, that was something else. You can't use their gift cards.
Right.
That's what it is.
To get discounts.
So I should buy. Yeah, I should buy Disney gift cards.
Yeah. It adds when you buy large amounts. You see the real benefit.
Yeah.
If you take off 5% of 500, you save $25.
I know one thing I want to do is there's a new. I'm going to mispronounce it, so Winchester, correct me because you are all knowing when it comes to this. Spira. Galaxy's Edge currency card available now.
It'll take a little bit.
I think it's Spira or Spira or something. I don't know.
Spiro's Dragon?
SPIRIA, I think is what they call it.
SPIRIA.
It's the gift cards that you can get in Galaxy's Edge that are metal. So like I have like a gold one that I got last time we were there. And now they have a new one out that's silver. So basically, they're $100. Well, you have to put $100 on it to get the gift card. But I mean, you're going to spend you're going to spend $100 at Disney.
But it's silver. It should be cheaper.
You would think. But so I'm like, oh, I want one of those now because I have the gold one now. I want the silver one. So
what about a Beskar one?
Ooh, maybe it's not silver. Maybe it's Beskar still.
Ooh, that makes it more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a real thing that they're going to sell.
Yeah. So I want to get one of those. And then I learned this week that there's going to be some new food offerings by the time we're there.
Gaston's opening next week or something.
Yeah,
right?
Gaston's is opening. There's going to be a special Minnie Mouse Halloween meal at Hollywood and Vine or somewhere like that.
Yes, the Minnie's dying and Vine and I don't know.
Dying. Minnie's dying. Anyways, it's going to be Minnie and Halloween costume stuff. And I've got my fingers crossed on this one. I don't think we'll get it, but I really want to get it. Even if I want to splurge a little bit. Cinderella's Royal Table.
I saw that. Yeah.
September.
I wasn't sure.
September 11th is when they're opening it back up. So I want to try to get that while we're there.
So I thought about that too, but I was like, okay, what's the draw to go in there, right? Is it because you're in the castle and you can see out?
It's really cool up in there.
Or is it because of the characters? Because the characters won't be there, right?
I think they're doing the characters somehow.
Kind of like how they're doing it. Be Our Guest, maybe.
I think they're going to be
on a door.
I think they're going to be like you can take pictures of them from a distance.
Yeah. Like Beast is at Be Our Guest, and he's just off on the side, and I think you can do the distancing with him.
If you go to the window, they have binoculars there that you can look out, and they're like across the way
over
see them.
Because I know that Chef Mickey's breakfast is not as expensive as it normally is because they don't have the characters. So I was like, well, maybe this will not be quite as expensive.
We went there on our honeymoon, and that's a whole story in itself. About how we ended up in there because we couldn't get a reservation. And now there's a term that I use with my wife when we really want something or somebody's treating us poorly, that I say, can you just go Cinderella's Royal Table on them? And she goes, okay, I got this. Because we wanted to get a reservation on our honeymoon and we couldn't. So it was like the last day of our honeymoon. We just went up and said, is there anything available for us to our honeymoon stuff? And they said, nope, sorry. So we're like bummed. Oh man, we start to walk away, and there was a couple behind us, and they walked up, and my wife overhears them say, "Hey, do you got anything available?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, sure, come on in."
What?
And she went ballistic and said, "We have been here on our honeymoon for this amount of time. What does it take to get into this place? Because you let that couple into this place and they didn't have a reservation. So what do we got to do?" And they're like, I'm sorry. I think we could move some stuff around and get you in. So they got us in, and we go up, and they have decorated the table. They have given us like these nice like champagne flutes that has Cinderella table. They went the whole 9 yards because I think they realized that they messed up. But if they hadn't let those other two people in right after us, then we would have been like, but like directly behind us, they did that. Right. It was just like, what the? So it would be fun to go. I think my daughter would love it because she's inside Cinderella's castle, and she has a castle now that she has all of her Disney princesses in. So we can like, like you're in the princess's castle and all this stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to try to get something. I don't know if I'll
try to get it too.
But we'll see. So we could talk about that later if we want to try to get it together or separate. Anyways, moving on. You guys want to play a little spooky Halloween trivia game?
You know it.
I didn't come up with a fancy, funny name for the game. It's just trivia.
I guess so.
This is sort of, since we're starting our Halloween Geek Off early, we want to get everybody in the mood. So this is just sort of like history trivia of Halloween. Stuff from, the history of Halloween. How many...
This should be easy.
How many gallons of...
The devil's holiday.
Well, I can mark that first question.
How many sacrifices did it?
So you guys want to do it, I guess against
Trick
each other.
Trick or trivia,
right?
That's a good one.
Trick or trivia. I'm writing that down.
Wow, Ryan, you came up with a great name all of a sudden.
Wasn't me. It was our man Winchester.
Nicely done.
Question number 1. What is the name of this game? Oh, I don't need that one anymore.
No.
No. All right. I guess I should keep score for you guys, huh?
Of course.
I will allow Katrin to go first.
So you guys want to do it where you each get to answer, or just back and forth?
Oh,
I think we did back and forth. Right?
Yeah, we've done back and forth before.
We've done everything. It's the 160.
We've done everything. I'm fine with the back and forth. We can start with Katrin.
And then you can steal it if you get it wrong.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into this.
Under the bus first. Go right ahead.
Let's get into this. Trick or Trivia 2020 edition.
Set things on fire. Go.
It's the most wonderful time.
Wrong holiday.
No, it's Halloween for me. That's the most wonderful time. So anyways. All right. Question number 1. Or uno, as some people say.
Oh, this is Spanish crap.
Yeah. In what year will the next full moon occur during Halloween? 2020, 2021, 2024, or 2025?
I'm going to say 2020 just because like everything else was supposed to be awesome this year about like there's Christmas is on the weekend. There's Taco Tuesday is Cinco de Mayo and then we had COVID. So it's like everything is just it wouldn't surprise me if it was this year.
You are correct. It's 2020.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I've actually heard it.
Because everybody's like, oh, this is going to be cool. We're going to have a full moon on Halloween.
Yeah, it's probably not going to be cool.
Suck it for you, people, because COVID is not going to let you do trick-or-treating.
Nice. He got his in Spanish. Can I get mine in French?
Yeah. But the last Halloween that had a full moon, I've got like facts that go with these. The last Halloween that had a full moon was 2001.
Oh,
really?
And then, and the next one will be after this year, will be in 2039.
Oh.
So mark your calendars for 2039.
Probably won't be around.
The whole world will be on fire then, but there'll be a full moon.
We will.
Maybe. I don't know.
So my birthday is February 13th. You can send your gifts then. But I remember one time as a kid that my birthday was on a Friday and there was a full moon and it freaked me out. I was like, something's going to happen. But nothing happened.
Oh.
Just another day.
Just another day.
A lot of
Nobody
turkeys
even
die
knows
around my holiday, around my birthday. So, 'cause it's around Thanksgiving.
Oh, turkeys. Yeah, trees.
Turkey. A lot of trees die for me.
All right, Chris.
On my birthday. Mm-hmm.
Katrin has an easy question, so let's throw you an easy question.
Okay, in French, go.
Trois? No, that's 2.
No, that's 3.
Yeah, that's 3.
Un, deux, trois.
Un, deux.
Deux. Sorry. I need to listen to that Hamilton song again because it has it in French. Anyways.
You need a French accent?
Huh? What?
French accent, maybe?
Oh.
Yeah, do a French accent. Go.
What item?
Offensive.
You were so offensive. Halloween. It can be offensive. What item is banned only during Halloween from 12 a.m. October 31st to 12 p.m. November 1st in Hollywood, California? Is it fireworks, toilet paper, masks, or silly string?
I'm going to go with toilet paper.
That's what I would say, too.
Yeah. Because it's Hollywood. They're like, I don't want to get toilet paper out of my trees.
So, Katrin, what item? Oh, it's not toilet paper. What item is banned only during Halloween from 12 a.m. October 31st to 12 p.m. November 1st in Hollywood, California? Is it toilet paper? Probably not. No. Fireworks, masks, or silly string?
I'll go with masks. The weird one.
Oh no!
Silly string.
12 a.m.
It's silly string.
Oh, 12 a.m. Oh, I was gonna say silly string. I should have.
Nobody
I get
That was my second.
You know what? I was thinking 12 a.m. the next day, and not the. Yeah, I messed up.
Yeah. Why aren't you wearing a mask? We can't do it here in Hollywood.
Like I was thinking 12 a.m. the next day.
Yeah.
So it's like they don't want you wearing masks. Then.
Yeah, that makes
like
sense.
the
That's
Disney.
why I threw it in there because I was like, "Oh,
It's a
somebody's
little
gonna
tricky.
think." Yeah, I was a little.
It's
tricky.
also could have been one of those that's trying to trick, but I should have went with my gut, which was silly string.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Oh.
Still ahead, 1-0.
1-0. Yeah, and it's back to Catron now.
Yes.
What popular fall festival activity did the Romans bring to Britain
Hunkin' chunkin'.
when they invaded?
Oh, they invaded by chucking.
Yeah. That sounds like something that would be in like a Monty Python movie.
Oh, the pumpkin!
So is it trick or treating, bobbing for apples, ghost stories, or pumpkin carving? The Romans
bobbing for apples.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It is. Bobbing for apples.
Yeah, that seems
Nice.
right.
That seems weird.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Romans.
bobbing for apples. So here's a little fun fact because I don't think I have a question about this. If I do, then I'll just take that question out. So, fun fact about bobbing for apples. So when the game Bobbing for Apples was back then
Invented.
Yeah. So if a lady bobbed for an apple and got it, then she would take the apple home, put it under her pillow, and sleep on it.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
And it was supposed to bring her dreams of her future. So her future husband, future this, future that. So if the lucky person who got the apple, a girl, took it home, put it under her pillow, then she would dream of her future, the one that she would marry. There's all kinds of weird stuff like that. It's really weird.
What if the one that she was going to marry is a doctor? So the apple would keep him away.
Oh.
So that would,
Not
if you want to marry a doctor, you can't do that.
Yeah. There was also weird things like if you look in the mirror on Halloween and you'll see the face of your husband. It's like, I don't know what they were
standing behind.
Yeah. Or the face of your future husband. Yeah. Anyway, so there we go. So Katrin's got 2 points.
2 points.
0. All right.
Mm-hmm.
In what 2 countries were guising the tradition of dressing up in costumes and going door to door for food or coins for Halloween most popular? What 2 countries were something called guising most popular, going door to door for food and coins on Halloween? Is it Scotland and Ireland, France and Italy, or Germany and Norway?
I'm going to go with Germany and Norway on that one.
Okay. Katrin.
Okay,
what
France
2
and
countries? What would you say?
France and Italy.
Oh, nobody got it. It's Scotland and Ireland.
Oh, I wouldn't think that.
That's a guising.
Guising during Hallowmas, the Christian holiday that Halloween kicks off, has been going at least since the 16th century in Scotland. Yeah. It's sort
Guising
of
just sounded German to me.
Yeah, it did. That's why I put Germany in there. Yep. I was bad. So.
Trickster.
It's trick or trivia. You got to look out for those tricks because I planned this the whole time. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Not because Winchester told us what it was. But anyways, here you go, Katrin. This is right up your alley. I don't know. When people go house to house while souling, what do they ask for? Do they ask for soul pies? Do they ask for old shoes? Do they ask for soul cakes? Or they ask for meat pies? Door to door, souling. What do they ask for?
Here we go.
Soul cakes.
Dude, you like Did you look this up beforehand?
I did not. The shoe thing sounded like that's the trick, because I was like, that sounds likely, but no.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, and
then the first one was kind of weird.
Cake or pie, because one of them was real. That's why I came up with the other one. And then the last one, he was like, meat pie.
Meat pie.
I was hoping you got like soul pies, meat pies. Both those have pies in it, so it's got to be one of those. But it was neither of those. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Soul cake sounds like a real thing.
Yeah. So souling goes back to at least the 15th century and involves people going from house to house singing for soul cakes during Halloween. Soul cakes are small, round cakes that are baked to commemorate the dead. Even though souling didn't involve dress up in costumes like guising, you can see why many people think it had a strong influence on trick-or-treating as we know it today. With souling, another fact about souling, it was mostly the poor that did the souling. So poor people would go door to door to rich people's house and basically sing for soul cakes, which is a little sad.
Yeah, rich people would give them things made out of their old shoes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's food.
It's a soul cake. The soul cake is what they put in their shoes to make them smell better, right?
Yeah, that's what
kind of like what they put
urinal
in the
urinal
cake, right?
Yeah.
It's a soul cake.
It's okay.
All right, Chris. So you got 3 now, Katrin?
Sure.
I think. Chris has got 0. Okay.
Yep.
In what country was the first?
Should have gone first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
In what country was the first written account of children using the phrase "trick or treat" on Halloween?
Is that a hint?
Was it Ireland?
I don't know. What kind of accent was that?
Trick or treat.
Ireland, Canada, United States, or Germany?
Ireland, Canada, United States, or Germany?
Trick or treat. Fräulein?
It just sounds like something. Sounds like something Canadians would come up with.
Oh my god!
Yes, you're right. It's Canada.
Yes.
Wow, I would not actually think that.
Yeah, isn't that weird? It was from a newspaper in Canada. It says the youthful tormentors were at the back door and front demanding edible plunder by the word "trick or treat," to which the inmates gladly responded and sent the robbers away rejoicing.
You hoser!
Oh, sorry there.
Sorry there.
Sorry there.
Sorry there.
What are you talking about?
Trick or treat.
Longer, that'd be great.
Yeah, you just don't think about Canada, and trick or treating. Not the
what are you
like being like the start of like that phrase. Because it sounds like
they live in huts.
No,
in the woods.
Because it's old. You would think it would come from somewhere in like Europe and not like Canada.
They have like syrup.
Good gracious!
Well, I got syrup. Yeah,
I love Canada. I've been there once. All right, Chris is on the board. All right, here we go. In what decade did trick or treating, as we know it, know it today, start gaining popularity in America, the great U.S. of A.? Was it the 1940s, the 1930s, the 1950s, or the 1960s?
I'll go with the 1930s.
Dude, you're on fire tonight. That's correct. 1930s.
I figured it was probably going for a long time.
Yeah.
So.
Because trick-or-treating in Canada was mentioned first in 1927.
Man, wow.
Isn't that crazy? And it started. There's a drunk history about this that's pretty hilarious. There was a lady that had this like beautiful garden, and she kept on Halloween, because before like this kind of stuff, kids were vandals and just went around destroying stuff. So every day after Halloween, she'd wake up and our garden was destroyed. So she started throwing parties and trick-or-treating and stuff to make what we now know as Halloween. So kids would have something to do and not vandalize the town. You can look it up. It's on YouTube.
It's a real thing.
Real thing. Yes. Did I give you a point? Did I write down a point for you? I don't know. You're ahead.
4-1, right?
Yeah, 4-1.
I think so.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bonus question that we may save for later.
It's a big question.
Yeah.
It's got its own sheet of paper.
No.
Novel.
Chris, what were the original jack-o'-lanterns made from? Logs, squash, carrots, or turnips?
I believe it's turnip.
You would believe correctly, sir.
Yes,
Nice.
I knew that. I actually knew that one.
Yeah,
I would have said squash.
I think it was
Good
like
job.
a Billy and Mandy episode or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there was one.
Yeah, old Cartoon Network show. Billy and Mandy. I think there was a Halloween episode they did with turnip.
Yeah, jack-o'-lantern refers to a light that is sometimes seen in bogs or marshes. It was explained in Irish folklore as being Stingy Jack, who avoided hell by tricking the devil, but was denied entry into heaven due to his sins. He now has to wander the earth and lights his way with an ember from hell held within a turnip or rutabaga. There you go. So that's where jack-o'-lanterns come from. Old Stingy Jack.
2 points. I'm catching up.
Oh, man.
All right, halfway there. Oh, did I just give you this one? Maybe not. Oh, I did give you this one. Oh,
Stingy Jack.
no. Well, maybe you don't remember. In what country did carving jack-o'-lanterns originate?
Oh, no.
Was it Scotland, Germany, United States, or Ireland? I did give you the answer accidentally.
You did. I know. I'm going to say Ireland. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Seems like some other things happened there. So.
I heard him.
Should I give it? I guess I should give it to him.
You should give it to him.
Okay. I could give you the bonus question instead. If it comes down to it, where that is the point that we'll give that question.
Probably won't, but we'll see.
Chris, the round orange pumpkins that are used for most jack-o'-lanterns today are native to what continent?
Oh.
South America, North America, Europe, or Asia?
Tricky.
Tricky.
I'm going to go with South America.
Katrin.
I'm going to say Asia.
Both are incorrect.
But I was going to say North America.
North America. Yeah, the oldest pumpkin-related seeds were found in Mexico.
So those seeds that were sent from China were some kind of squash or something, I think, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think that's what some people planted them like idiots, but apparently there was no harm in them.
I don't know.
That we know of.
Of yet until next year. Yeah. They were found in Mexico, dated sometime between 7,000 and 500 or 5,000 BC. Some old seeds.
Yeah.
Anyways. Well, you're still ahead, Katrin.
Excellent. I can take risks.
Yeah, you're a risk taker. We just got a couple more questions, I think. Anyways. Ooh, okay. Who is it? Is Katrin? Katrin. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where did Mary Shelley get the idea for Frankenstein's monster? Children's book, a dream, folklore, or her mother?
Man, that's probably right. I'm going to go with folklore.
Chris.
Oh.
Where did Mary Shelley get the idea for Frankenstein's monster? I wonder if people in the comments know this one. Is it a dream, a children's book, folklore, or her mother?
I'm going to go with a dream.
You would be correct.
Oh. Yes. Oh. I thought I'd heard that before, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
She was on vacation somewhere or something.
Yeah, the inspiration for the book was from a dream, but the reason for writing the story was a competition suggested by Lord Byron to a group of friends and associates. They were competing to see who could write the best ghost story.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. As a side note, the first vampire story was written in the same competition.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Did I give you a point?
I don't know. I should have 3 now.
3? Yeah, you got 3. Okay. I didn't know if I
give me another one.
I didn't know if I wrote it down. Who is it? Katrin?
No,
Chris.
It's me. Yeah.
In the Middle Ages, why were so many mummies bought and sold? They were decorations. They put them in their homes.
Mm-hmm.
To ward off evil spirits. To be ground into medicine, or toilet paper.
I'm going to go with medicine.
Medicine. You would be correct.
Yeah, it seems like some of those crazy guys would do.
Mummies were ground up during the Middle Ages to make medicine because they were thought to have healing properties. Why would a dead thing have healing properties?
All the stuff they
preserved
them. Yeah.
After the Middle Ages, the buying and selling of mummies remained popular. During the 17th and 18th century, mummies were used to make a type of paint called mummy brown. Or mummia. That color on your wall, what color is it? Oh, that is a mummy brown. Oh,
that's
I would have thought guy.
Is that made out of real mummies? Only the best for us.
Not my mummy, of course. It was one I bought. I ground up. This is their paste of a person on the wall.
That's really weird.
That is really weird. Yeah. I'm going to go to Lowe's and be like, "Do you have any mummy brown?"
So we made a kind of a mummy last year. It was really a what looked like a person wrapped in spider webs.
Yeah,
and it's in my attic.
Oh,
and we're selling our house, right? So I had to hide it when we were showing it in case they went into the attic, because it's a walk-in attic. Because I was like, that would freak somebody out if they just see this body.
I would have totally left it there.
Should have left it there when you left the house.
And then when somebody asked about it, it'd be like, I don't understand what you're talking about. We've never even been up in the attic as long as we lived here.
I'm scared of attics. I don't go up there.
Yeah, I don't go.
There's always noises up there.
We had some birds in our attic one time, and my wife has funny videos of me trying to get them out of there, and I'm jumping around.
She still has these videos?
Say again?
She still has the videos?
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she still has them somewhere.
Oh, we need these videos for our YouTube channel.
I don't think you can play them because it would give us an E.
For everyone?
No, not E for everyone. Explicit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can bleep it.
Oh,
we have the tools. We can say all kinds of weird noises and stuff. Bloop, boop, bloop, boop, boop. Okay, whose question is this?
I think it's Katrin.
Katrin's?
Yeah.
What was Bram Stoker's original name for Dracula? Was it Count Vampire, Count Vampire, Count Lucifer, or Count Lazarus?
Oh, man. I'm going to go Count Lazarus. I don't know.
Chris, this could tie it up.
Uh-oh.
Is it Count Vampire, Count Vampire, Count Lucifer, or Count Lazarus?
I'm going to go with Count Lucifer.
Oh, you could have tied it up.
Is it Vampire?
Yeah.
I figured.
Hello, it's me, Count Vampire.
You kept laughing.
Maybe it's German.
He changed the name from Vampire to Dracula after he borrowed the book An Account of the Principalities of Wallachia and Moldavia from the Library of Whitby in 1890 during the summer vacation. I don't know why. Can you imagine, though, if that was his name, though?
Well, I'm a vampire.
It'd be like Barbara Walters talking. Oh, whoa, I'm sitting down with Count Vampire.
It's Elmer Fudd's.
Elmer Fudd? Yeah.
Could have tied vampire.
Yeah. Okay, Chris? Yeah.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
Okay, you can tie it up right here.
Okay.
If you tie it up, we go to
sudden death.
Sudden death. Trick or trivia, sudden death. All right. What was the first feature-length werewolf movie?
Oh.
Was it The Werewolf? Was it Wolfman? Was it Werewolf of London? Or was it Teen Wolf?
So say the first ones again.
The Werewolf, Wolfman, Werewolf of London, Teen Wolf.
Werewolf London.
Oh.
I'm gonna just go with Wolfman.
Okay. Catron.
Werewolf of London.
You're correct, sir.
I know.
It was from Universal Pictures in 1935. There was an earlier silent film titled The Werewolf, released in 1913, but the runtime was only 18 minutes. So it was not the first feature-length movie. And no copies of that remain.
Oh.
So Werewolf of London, released by Universal Pictures in 1935. Catron.
Wow.
You are the trick or trivia champion of 2020.
Yay.
Throw in some cheers here. Maybe I will throw in cheers for you, Catron.
That's tough.
You want the bonus question just for fun?
Say again?
Sure.
You want the bonus question just for fun?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, please.
How many children have been seriously injured or killed from poisoned candy given to them by strangers during Halloween?
20 million.
Of course.
Is it one of those urban myths and it never really happened that people just said it was going to happen? So they said, check your candy. I'm going to say 0.
Probably 0.
Catron would be right. It's 0.
Yeah.
There have been a few cases. What? It was close to 21, yeah. There have been a few cases of family members tampering with candy and blaming it on strangers. There have also been numerous false alarms where an illness was thought to be caused by Halloween candy, but later was discovered to be something else entirely. Also, there have been a tiny number of instances of sharp objects put in candy by strangers, but luckily no one has ever been seriously hurt by one of those objects. So it's pretty much an urban...
Except for the cholesterol.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And diabetes.
It's the slow killer.
You got the sugars. Sorry. So that was Trick or Trivia that Winchester named for us during the live stream. So if you are not part of our live stream, you should be a part of our live stream on YouTube because we have fun. We do a pre-show and a post-show on there, and then we record this episode on there. But I am glad... sorry, did you start to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say I got another idea from Winchester, actually, for costume. Dr. Seeker from Dinosaur.
Hey, there you go.
At Animal Kingdom. So
well, there you go.
That's my wife's favorite ride at Animal Kingdom.
Really?
So
Dinosaur, really?
That'd be great. Yeah. She loves that ride.
Over Pandora, over Everest.
Yeah, she did. I mean, she liked Pandora. It's just she didn't like the way she was clamped into it. So we'll try it again.
I don't like Dinosaur because it's so loud.
See, I must be hard to hear.
I'm an old man.
I don't know.
Like I have to ride through with my fingers in my ears because it just hurts my ears.
It doesn't bother me. I don't know. Maybe I've spent a lot of time in front of me.
Like I'm not scared of it or anything.
No,
it's just like so loud. I'm just sitting there like.
You can say you're scared of it. It's
I'm not
okay.
scared.
It's a
no
safe
one's
place.
Judging here.
I'm not scared.
I
didn't pee.
See, good. You peed. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. I want them to change it to Indiana Jones. That's just me.
Oh yeah,
because it's the same ride system.
Yeah. Oh, the one in Disneyland is so good.
I know. Other people would probably be against that, but whatever. I would like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it wouldn't be as loud. So.
It could be.
No, I would tell them to turn it down.
Huh.
You would tell them.
Hey, you kids!
They could leave the big dinosaur out in front, the big bones, and they could just hang a sign on it that says, "This belongs in a museum."
Perfect.
There you go, folks.
Have to change a thing.
Don't change the thing. No. They could even have I just forgot her name.
Yeah, Felicia
Rashad.
Yeah,
you could stay in it.
So the only problem with that I have with it, because I wouldn't mind if they changed it if it were in a different park. Right. So if you change it, I mean, I guess there's still animals and stuff.
Well, there's monkeys there. There's monkeys in Indiana Jones. There's snakes
but it's
in
like
Indiana Jones.
It fits right now, kind of. It's animals.
Every Indiana Jones movie has had animals in it.
That's true.
I know.
Snakes.
Just saying.
Snakes.
Hate snakes.
And he wants to conserve the artifacts for future generations. Conserve Animal Kingdom.
Stealing them from their
and putting them in a museum. So future generations can see them. Conservation right there. I don't know. I just like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I think it'd be great.
Even though in the first movie it would be the exact same outcome if he wasn't in it.
Because they would have gotten it and
they still would have gotten it. They would have died.
Oh, good movie. Happy HallowGEEK, everybody! Thank you for joining us. So we're going to continue. I guess we'll continue this since we started it because in October we'll be gone to Disney, so there'll be So we wanted to start it early, anyways. We don't miss out on HallowGEEK fun. But usually, what we'll do some things about Halloween movies. We'll do some more games. Maybe have some guests on. Some Halloween guests. Maybe we get Ray Chase back on. Do something Halloweeny with us. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Does he like Halloween?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, of course, it's Ray Chase.
Is he going to be the Doom guy for Halloween?
We don't discuss that.
Sorry,
I'm just kidding. I did finally get to play Doom, and it was fun. It's so much fun. So.
Nice.
There's that. There's my little plug. It's the Fresh Maker. So if you want to hear more of us this week, if you're like, I just got through listening to the latest episode of I Am Geek, and I really want something else new with the voices of the three I Am Geeks this week, then guess what?
What?
You can listen to a new episode with I Am Geek on it. We are featured on the Main Street Electrical podcast this week. It's a Disney podcast hosted by David Dollar and Jen Novotny. And you can find it basically wherever you listen to podcasts. And their website is msep.com. Or is it the
msepodcast.com.
Oh, okay. I got it totally wrong.
Yeah.
Letters.
Those letters. So confusing. So we are on there this week. We talk about Marvel. We do sort of like a top 5 Marvel, but we don't do like the main characters. We try to stay away from like the big 3, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America. And we sort of give our lists and we talk through it and have fun with it.
See how we can really deep dive some of these characters.
Chris just was a talker on the episode. He did all kinds of impressions.
He did. Yeah, he pulled out he didn't pull out Joker, but it didn't fit.
Well, it was Marvel.
It did fit, yeah.
Right. But we did talk about a little bit about DC to begin the show too.
A little bit. So yeah, we had fun. I mean, I had fun. I think we're going to do more stuff with them in the future. So yes, check us out on their podcast. This is Main Street Electrical Podcast. You'll find it. They're family friendly too. They have fun. We have fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a match made in heaven. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for joining us on YouTube and wherever you listen to podcasts this week for episode 162 of I Am Geek, the first episode of HallowGEEK for 2020. There's more to come, and we will talk with you next week.
Bye-bye.